evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
I am so pleased to be standing in front of people who do not know me. What's that? Because I love talking about myself. And don't you dare deny it. You love talking about yourself too. I think the one thing that is common to all human beings in general is that desire to connect with other people. Maybe it through a conversation, talking about personal experiences, opinions, or even mundane things which are sometimes senseless, but they do it for the sake of knowing that they are not alone. And I am no different. Well, since this is my time, you'll be forced to listen to a 5 to 6 minute speech, which is all about me, myself, and I. So, I know how bothersome that is. That's why I hit up an idea of making it a little interesting. So I'm going to use colors to represent the things which define me. So, let's not prolong the agony. I want to start with my favorite color, yellow. Yellow represents my personality. I'm optimistic, cheerful, bright. I tend to look at the brightest side of things. I believe that there's no such thing as a bad experience. Everything's good. Good experience leads to good memories. Bad experiences lead to learning, which I believe in the long run will help me to become better. That's yellow. Orange, do I have an orange here? Okay. Represents my love for food. Oh, food. Glorious food. Sometimes I do not know if we live to eat or eat to live, but I prefer the latter. From exotic food to food sold in the street, fast food to elegant restaurants, my tongue cannot discriminate. So if you're a glutton, pardon me, or a gourmet, whatever you choose to call yourself, if you are, we'll be best friends. That's orange. Okay. Now, green represents learning for me. And I believe that actual learning is only perfected when the knowledge you have gained is consequently passed on to the next generation. Hence, I am a teacher. And I am proud to be one. If you're a teacher, you should be proud too. I look at my students and see young trees, saplings, who are beginning to grow. And it's my responsibility to give the necessary elements to them so that they will grow strong, mature, and successful. Blue, calmness, peace. For me, it represents God. Ever since I was a child, my parents had taught me to believe in Him. And that's the reason why He is in the center of my life. I grew up listening to stories and the moral values that I have acquired, and I think this is the reason why the foundation of values I have held right now, are from God. I also believe in this saying: everything that I have, my capabilities, my talents, my treasures, they're not mine. I am just a steward, and it's my responsibility to use them for His purpose. Which leads me to the next color, violet. Violet represents my love for music. Aside from teaching English in an English academy, I also teach English in music in church and outside, specifically piano music. And whenever I have a beginner in my class, I always ask them to define music in their own words. Some would say music is the language of the soul, and some would say that music is the voice of angels. Some would say that music is created for the sole pleasure of listening to them. But I have a more down-to-earth definition for that. Music is the aesthetic arrangement of sound and silence through time. Let me repeat that again. Music is the aesthetic arrangement of sound and silence through time. Why did I repeat that? Because I want you to take note of 4 elements. First one, aesthetic. Second one, sound. Third, silence and time. I would like to liken music to life. There is a time for it to begin and a time to end. Sound, time. Sound, period of happiness. silence, period of sadness, aesthetic, beauty. Life cannot be called life without beauty. The next one, the next color is indigo. Do we have an indigo here? Indigo represents the principles I have in life, and I have three. The first one is to never waste, whether it be resources such as time, money, and energy, whether it be relationship, like relationship with my friends, my colleagues, and my family, or opportunities, chance, because I believe that they knock only once. The second one is to be neat and orderly, which is actually somewhat problematic for me because organization is not my strong suit, but I try to be. The third one is I try to improve every day. Usually people try to compare themselves with other people, but in my case, I try to compare who I am now, today, with who I was yesterday. Whenever I sleep at night, I would ask myself, have I improved? And if I'm able to answer yes, I am satisfied. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. If we try to combine these colors together, what can we have? An idea?
Rainbow.
Rainbow, very good. Ta-da! See? Okay. They say that rain is a two-edged sword because it can give life and at the same time it can quench it. I would like to liken myself to that rain because I believe that I could never please everybody. My sole purpose in life is this: when I bid goodbye to the world, when I say farewell to you, my friends, think of me and say that person inspired me to live life to the fullest, to follow principles and be disciplined, to fear God, to love music, to enjoy food, to be optimistic. I hope you remember me and say, thank you, my friend, my brother, my fellow, my mentor, my colleague, Belma Kilanda. Thank you.